Alright, gonna do a little service on the bike yoke. It's got probably 3,000 miles on it at this point, so haven't done a single thing to it until now, and I think that's a testament to how bomb-proof these things are. But we're gonna take it apart and see what's wrong with it, because it is starting to slip a little bit, and things are just not sliding as well as they were. Circlip down here, snap ring. Ooh. Yeah, so I found the issue. If you look there, this head is loose and it's unthreading, and that's probably allowed some oil even to leak out. It looks like we've got a little bit going on there. I'm gonna go a little further into the disassembly and see if there's anything else. And mine's already loose, so I don't have to use the wrench, which makes life too easy. Alright, I've got this rod that comes out, which is the actuation rod, which looks to be straight. It definitely has some dirt on it. And I'm going to pull off this foam, which is super messed up piece of foam here. Okay, onwards. So next, we've got to get in there, which they recommend putting a small piece of tape around the stanchion to prevent scratching, but I am gonna just go in there carefully, which is a famous last word. So now, this guy, zoom out, we should be able to pull apart this whole lower assembly. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm trying to get out those keyways that are in there, and that seal looks pretty dang dirty. Yeah, so we're gonna clean that up. We got this big I guess bushing here that came out. It's got a lot of dirt going on. One thing I'm curious, there does seem like there's a lot of light oil, and I'm wondering if that's oil from inside the cartridge of the post. But it shouldn't be, like it shouldn't be leaking. But once we get this further apart, maybe I'll be able to tell a little bit better. So right now I'm just kind of inspecting everything, inspecting all the O-rings and other things, and just making sure it's clean. Just making sure these O-rings don't have like big tears in them or anything. Now I'm gonna see if I can clean out this seal. Not sure if you can see it, but there's a little bit of an area on the stanchion here where you can tell that it sits at the top of its travel, and it gets just a slight bit, yeah, it's on the back too, so it's flexing back, and you just get a slight bit of stanchion wear there, but that's okay. I've been honestly neglecting this post, and that's what you get. You oftentimes see that on the sag point on a shock. I don't see any scratches on this shaft here. Like that would be the one that would leak there. Don't see any issues. I think what I'm gonna do is put this all back together and then see if it operates properly. Alright, so I'm gonna put thread lock on here this time in hopes of preventing that thing from loosening. So just a dab there. And that just slides in there, like that. And then now we can install our lower actuator onto our now thread locked piece here. Alright, so the issue is that I don't have a wrench with flats narrow enough for this part here. And so what I'm going to do, the way I've gotten around this maybe, is to try to use these, which are for Shimano brake cutting, I guess. It just clamps down without crushing. I'm going to try to kind of clamp down with vice grips maybe and see what we can do. This might be a bad idea. We shall see. That seems to be a bad idea. And then we're gonna go just like that. Alright, we're gonna call that good. That is some ingenuity right there. And then that thread lock in there will hopefully hold it on after it dries. Luckily the torque spec's not too tight. That is how you solve problems. If you don't have the right tools, you use other tools to make the right tools. Or at least a tool that kind of works in that case. Pushing this back in the bottom of the post, like so. Nice click there. And then there we go. That is the speed that we saw previously, and I think all our issues were just from that loose actuator, that loose piece within the actuator here.